Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 74 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Williams.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Stidham to throw.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
They go play action with Stidham. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 25.
And now an audible here into something else.
Play action. It's Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They run. It's Williams. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Stidham.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now it's Stidham. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 19 yards away.
And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Play fake. Here's Prescott on the move to his left.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Play action now, Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Williams.
And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Stidham sets to throw on 1st. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
7-7, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Micah Parsons
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Here's Stidham. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
128 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Pollard diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, here's Stidham. He'll find his tight end, it's Adam Troutman. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. He'll air this one out for Mims. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 1st down, Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
On third down, it's Pollard. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
We're just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Stidham.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll hand it off now. Williams.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. From the 21, here's second down and 7.
They go play action now. Stidham.
This will be caught. Judy.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Javonte Williams
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
158 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Williams.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Now it's Stidham.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Being chased out left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out to his left.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. Running right, it's Pollard.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.